Hey, what's poppin', everybody? It's not your average Dark here, bringing us a brand new video today. We're doing way too early scheduled predictions. And first off, we're going to start off with the Saints. We got the Packers beating them. That's just assuming Aaron Rodgers stays. I hope he stays. Not a Packers fan, but I don't know. It just seems right. Next up, though, we got the Panthers. Panthers, they're not really that good of a team. I don't like their upgrades they've made so far. And really the only thing they got going for them is Mccaffrey. So, yeah. Then we got the Patriots. I do have them winning because it is a pretty easy game. It's the Patriots, so yeah. Next up, Giants. Same thing. Giants, they have a decent defense, but their offense can't get the deal done. And so I don't think their choices that they made in the offseason have really affected how that offense can be ran differently. So I got the Saints taking that one. The Washington football team. I do have the Saints winning this one because I do believe in Taysom Hill's capabilities of just going all out and being such like a durable player, versatile. But I will say, he does intrigue me, and I'm not gonna lie, half of the losses are gonna be because of him not being able to step up. But I do have him stepping up for this one and taking the dub. Then we got the Seahawks. Now, granted, the Seahawks have a really good offense, and the Saints, they lost a lot of key components to their defense, but they still have Lattimore. But one corner is not going to lock up DK and Tyler Lockett. They have a dual threat system going for them, so I got Seattle winning that primarily just because the defense can't hold. Same thing with the Bucks. Okay, Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, they have a very versatile offense, and they can actually run the ball very well. And they did lose a key piece in that, and losing one of their linebackers. So I do also see the Bucks take it. Next up, we got the Falcons, which the Falcons are in a rebuild. That's enough said. Titans are a dangerous team. They just acquired Julio Jones. It's gonna get real fast for them. They're definitely going to playoffs for me. But Saints don't stand a chance. That offense is too electric. That defense is good enough to win those games. And it's just quite a solid team all around. Next up, we got the Eagles, though. The Eagles, they're the Eagles. They really have nothing going for them, really. I don't like the moves they made. I mean, they still have like a lot of wasted space. Their defense is nothing. Their offense, I don't even think they know who's going to be their quarterback. So yeah, I got the Saints taking that one. Bills have a just freakish defense with Tre'Davious White, Micah Hyde. They're stacked. Okay, now their offense is way more dangerous with Steffon Diggs, Josh Allen, and that running back Moss. They just got a really good offense going for them, and I don't think their defense can hold up. Then we got the Cowboys. It's pretty obvious the Cowboys have some problems about everywhere, and I think it's pretty obvious that I think Cowboys aren't gonna have a good season at all, and so I got the Saints taking them. Jets, enough said. And Bucks, same thing as last time. Their defense is really good, and their offense is really good. And I feel like a lot of the games that the Saints are going to win are going to be only one-sided offense or defense, whichever one they have. And so, yeah, I got the Bucks taking that one. Then we got the Dolphins. See, now the Dolphins is interesting because I do think they're going to barely skim out this dub. They have a great team going for them. And they should have made playoffs last year, but barely got missed out. But their team all around, stellar. But I do have Taysom Hill stepping up and being the quarterback they need in this game. Then we got the Panthers. Like I said last time, the Panthers, they've got Mccaffrey, and they don't know what their quarterback situation is going to look like. It's very interesting what's going on down there, but I got them taking it. You know, it's just probably going to be one of those lucky wins, and that's honestly how I see it. So, yeah, Panthers. And then we got the Falcons. Same thing with last time. Falcons are in a rebuild. They got rid of one of the best receivers in Julio Jones, and yeah, they haven't done anything good in the offseason, I'd say. Next up, we got the Panthers, okay? Now, I do see them taking their first game against the Jets because it's the Jets. I know Trevor Lawrence will probably end up balling out, but the Jets aren't a solid enough team to beat out a team like the Panthers. So I got them beating that. Next up, we got the Saints. The Saints, they're going to take it. I feel like Taysom Hill's not going to have it together early enough, so I feel as if they're going to lose a couple early games, but then get it on track later in the season. So yeah, we got the Saints taking that one. Texans, they don't even know what they're doing. Their whole front office is stupid. They let Bill O'Brien ruin the organization they have. They don't even know if Deshaun's going to be their quarterback for the season. They got a lot of things going on that they don't know about. And one thing I do know is that the Panthers are taking that game. I do see the Panthers taking an L in week 3, though. To the Cowboys. The Cowboys are all around not that good of a team. They have a bunch of holes, but they do have Dak coming back. And I feel like that's kind of the X factor they need. If they can have Zeke have a good season with Dak, I think that's not a good team, but a possibly 7th seed team. So yeah, I got them losing. Then we got the Eagles. It's the Eagles. Like I said with the Saints, they haven't done anything impressive. I don't even think they know who their quarterback is. It's a rough situation. Same thing with the Texans. The front office is terrible. It's just all around bad. So I got them winning. Then we got the Vikings. I got them losing to the Vikings. The Vikings, they got Justin Jefferson, okay? Now, that doesn't sound like much, but they have also a veteran QB around him. Okay, and with Adam Thielen and Dalvin Cook, that's a dangerous offense. Okay, now Kirk is the worst part about that. Okay, but he can make plays. He's shown it before, and I wouldn't be surprised if they take this game, and that's what I have them doing. I also have them winning against the Giants. The Giants are such a on and off team. It all depends if Saquon's injured, if he's going, if Daniel Jones can actually do the job. They have so many ifs, okay, and not ready to go. And I just feel that's just gonna take away from the chances. So I got Panthers taking that. Falcons are rebuilding next. Patriots, they made a lot of offseason moves that were pretty good, but they did not make the key moves that I feel as if they needed, as of getting rid of Cam Newton. They did re-sign him, but they did also get Mac Jones. Now, I don't like Mac Jones as a prospect at all. I don't think he's going to be able to do anything. But yeah, there's no really but, actually, after thinking about it. The Panthers are just going to take that. Then we got the Panthers playing the Cardinals. Now, the run defense isn't that good with the Cardinals, so I do see if Mccaffrey is fully healthy, fully ready to going, that he will go off, but I don't think he can carry that team enough to make it so they can beat the Cardinals, so I got the Cardinals winning. Next up, they got the Washington football team. The Washington football team, it's very interesting. Ron Rivera has changed that organization for the best, but they still have a lot of holes. And if Taylor Heinicke is going to be their quarterback or not, they don't know on some of these things. So I feel like it's just too risky to say that they are going to win that game. So I got Panthers taking it. Dolphins are a well-rounded team. They're definitely making playoffs. So they're just, as long as everyone does their job like they did last year, they're taking a dub away from the Panthers. Then we got Falcons. Falcons are on a rebuild again. Enough said. Bills are going to go off on them. I feel like it's going to be an easy game for them. It's just, the Bills are just going to drop like 40 on them. Their offense, defense, everything's just stellar. They got it. Bucks, I imagine this being more of a close game, considering they didn't lose the one I have coming up in the next 2 games. So I do see them losing this one due to bad choices. Obviously, there will be some bad calls, and I think that's what's going to set this game apart. So I got Bucks winning that one. Saints, I do think the Saints could edge out a win, possibly, but I like the Panthers' chances more. Late in the season, they're trying to be on that grind, so I feel like they have the better chance. And then, last but not least, we have the Bucks again, and like I said, they will do good, but I do see the Bucks edging out the second W of the season against them. Now on to the Falcons. This one's pretty easy. I do think they're gonna beat the Eagles in Week 1. The Eagles are just too much ifs, as I said in the other ones. It's not a good organization for going over there, and yeah, the Bucks. See, Falcons are in a rebuild. They're not in a good situation. They still have Matt Ryan, but they got a bunch of young guys, and they don't have any for sure's that are gonna clutch up except for Matt Ryan and Calvin Ridley. So I got Bucks saying that. Same reason with the Giants. The Giants aren't a well-rounded team, but they're good enough to beat this rebuilding team. So I also got them. Same thing with like these next 3 teams. Okay, Dolphins, Washington, and Jets. That's all of those teams are just gonna beat them because the Falcons are just in a rebuild and just a terrible spot right now. So yeah. Then we got the Panthers. Panthers. I initially did think they were going to win this game, but I later changed my mind. And because the Panthers, they have a better all-around rounded team. And then, like I said, the rebuilding Falcons. So I do believe that's going to play a huge factor into them losing. So I do have them taking that. Next up, we got the Saints. Saints, they're gonna lose too. Now, this is around the time I do expect Taysom Hill to pick up the pace and try to bring that Saints team to playoffs. But for all I know, he can do that, and I got him stepping up huge for that game. Cowboys, like I said, they need their big players to step up. Zeke hasn't had a good season last year. Dak got injured. They need these players to step up, okay? And I do believe that they're not going to be able to do that. So I got the Falcons taking that one. Patriots, like I said in the other ones, Patriots have too much undecided questions we don't know about. So I do think Atlanta could win that game, but I feel like this is one of those games where it's just like lucky. Then we got Jacksonville. Jacksonville's also in a rebuilding state like Atlanta, but they're in a different one. Atlanta has a better QB. Okay, that's no disrespect to Trevor Lawrence. Trevor Lawrence hasn't even played a single snap in his NFL career. So I do think that Trevor Lawrence can be something, but I do have Matt Ryan just carrying the team for this one. Then we got the Bucks. The Bucks are reigning champs, okay? I don't think they're going to lose to someone in a rebuild, so yeah. Panthers again. Panthers, I feel like they will have their shot at making playoffs, so they will be on that grind to do it, but they're not going to make it. But they're still going to win these early games, but not win the last 3-week games. So yeah, I got Panthers taking it. Then we got the Niners. Niners are an interesting team going into this offseason. There's so many undecideds, but that might be a good thing for them. Okay, Jimmy G hasn't been working. They got Trey Lance. It's definitely an interesting situation they got going down there. And I will say I think it's good enough to beat the Falcons. So yeah. Lions traded so they can have their guy out of there. They got rid of Matthew Stafford, but then they got Jared Goff, which is way worse, but they got compensated really well. So I do think Falcons are going to be able to just take that one with ease, considering they had to give up so much for their way less a quarterback. Bills are easily a Super Bowl contender, so they have no business losing to a team this bad. So Bills, and then Saints. Taysom Hill's gonna step up big, and I believe that game will probably secure them their spot in playoffs. So I got them losing again. Then last but not least, we got the Bucks, the reigning champs. Okay, first game they're going up against Dallas. Dallas, that's an easy dub. Like I said with the other ones, they have to have their key players go big, and I don't think they're gonna do that. So yeah, Falcons, that's a rebuilding team. That's an easy dub. Hell, Rams, I feel like with Matthew Stafford, they're a way better team than they were with Jared Goff, and that's gonna just set them apart from freaking the Bucks. So I got the Bucks losing that one. Patriots are too much of a throw up hit team. That's like a coin toss on half their games if they're gonna win or not. And with reigning champs, I don't think that's gonna be much of a thing for them to lose. So yeah. Then we got the Dolphins. I do see them losing. Like I said, the other ones, Dolphins are such a well-rounded team. Even with all their decisions, they've made some pretty good offseason moves, and they kept a lot of their good players. It's a dangerous team what they have there. So I got them losing. Then we got the Eagles. It's the Eagles. They don't have it's just the Eagles. That's the dub. I do have them surprisingly losing to the Bears. Justin Fields, I think this is probably going to be his game where he finally goes off and shows everybody what he has. So I see them losing that one. Then Saints. Saints are, like I said, Taysom Hill. It's a iffy situation, but this is around the time I do see Taysom Hill getting started, but not this game. I have them losing. Then Washington. This is the rematch from the wild card, and I do think they're gonna lose it. I like Taylor Heineke against this Bucks defense. It's very good, and I think it's good enough to beat them. Giants are a very intriguing team. They're not good and they're not bad. They're right in that middle range, but that's not going to be enough to beat them. Right, but it's one of those lucky games. Like I said last time with the Patriots, it's just one of those ones that they're just going to edge out somehow. Then Colts, oh my god, the Colts are a freaking dynasty right now, okay? As long as they keep making the right moves and Carson Wentz shows up, that's a legitimate Super Bowl contender if they just keep doing what they're doing. Falcons, they're still in a rebuild. Bills are just another Super Bowl contender. They're just absolutely monsters of a team. So I don't really see them losing to the defending champs. So I got the Bills taking that one. Then we got the Saints. The Saints, very, very interesting team. Like I said, Taysom Hill, he's gonna try to win these last games, but he's not gonna do that. So I don't see them taking it at all. Then we got the Panthers. They're the Panthers. I do expect them to go through a lot of injuries. Hopefully McCaffery doesn't get injured because I'm probably going to draft him in fantasy football. But McCaffrey can't be the only one carrying a team. A running back, you can't have just a running back carrying the team. So I don't see them being able to win that. Bucks take it. Then Jets. Jets are still the Jets. They do have some new key pieces, new coaching, which is all great changes, and they're going to have a better season than they did last year. But they're not going to do what they can, and so I got Bucks taking that one. And then the last one we got the Panthers again. Same thing. Panthers, they're not that team with just McCaffrey carrying it. So I got the Bucks taking that one. Now, with all the predicting done, the Saints, in my predictions, will go 10-7. Panthers 9-8. Bucks 10-7. And Falcons 4-13. That's my prediction for the NFC South. If you enjoyed, hit that like button, comment, subscribe. That being said,
Out, fourth quarter, shorty, no call outs. Don't go to work, baby, just call out. In the bedroom, all out. Perks on the counter, I can't wait to take them. Blunts on the counter, can't wait to face it. Bad little bitch, yeah, she be my favorite. All my songs, they all on her playlist. I don't really know how to say it, but I'ma say it. I don't really know if she take it, but she can take it. I don't slow it down unless I'm in the Matrix. Presidential brain, that bitch like Sarah Palin.